If you suffer from persistent lower back tension, you're not alone, and I discovered a surprisingly simple way to ease that discomfort in less than 5 minutes each morning. But here's where it gets controversial. Instead of dedicating an hour to yoga or complicated routines, I turned to just 4 easy stretches every day, and those alone started melting away my lower back tightness within a week. In an ideal world, I'd begin every morning with a long, restorative vinyasa yoga session to keep my muscles loose and my spine mobile. Unfortunately, most of us don't have that kind of time or luxury. So I sought out a streamlined solution that fits into my busy routine. A short set of stretches performed immediately after waking up to release tension accumulating overnight in my lower back. These stretches come from a technique known as the McKenzie Method of Mechanical Diagnosis and Therapy, MDT, created over 40 years ago by Robin McKenzie, a pioneering physiotherapist from New Zealand. This method uses a targeted series of movements aimed at gently guiding spinal extension and flexion to relieve pain and improve mobility. I first learned about the McKenzie method from Dr. Haley Ray, a respected chiropractor in the U.S., who emphasized that these exercises engage the extensor muscles of the lower back. According to Dr. Ray, this approach not only helps alleviate current pain, but also supports healing and helps protect against future injuries, a claim backed by many who follow the protocol. The full McKenzie routine involves 7 different exercises performed in a specific sequence, depending on your symptoms surrounding pain and stiffness. However, I personally found that focusing on just 4 key stretches each morning or night was enough to make a noticeable difference. These simple movements are easy to incorporate into any schedule, no matter how busy. Here's a breakdown of these stretches, so you can try them yourself. 1. Start by lying flat on your stomach in the prone position. From there, slowly lift your upper body by propelling yourself onto your elbows, similar to the cobra pose in yoga, but gentler. This encourages spinal extension without forcing movement. 2. Next, press further upward by straightening your arms, bending your back into a deeper arch, while keeping your hips fixed to the floor to avoid unnecessary strain. 3. Then roll over onto your back and gently pull your knees toward your chest. This flexes your lower back in the opposite direction, providing balance to the earlier extension stretches. 4. Finally, stand upright and perform 5 to 10 slow forward bends, reaching down toward your toes. Each movement should deepen gradually, helping stretch your hamstrings and lower back further. The secret to these exercises is to allow your lower back, gluteal muscles, and legs to completely relax during each stretch, especially during the prone extensions. I realized I had been holding excessive tension in my lower back muscles, likely due to an earlier injury. Essentially, my body had tightened the muscles defensively around the spine, a phenomenon called muscle guarding. While this is a natural protective response to limit movement and prevent further injury, it can unfortunately lead to ongoing muscle weakness and persistent pain if maintained long-term. If your lower back feels tight or painful, it's always best to start by consulting with a healthcare professional to rule out any serious issues. But once you have the green light to proceed, the McKenzie method could offer a practical, gentle way to ease discomfort and improve your daily mobility. When I first tried these stretches and truly allowed my muscles to let go, I had the sensation of cool relief spreading over an area that had felt hot and inflamed for months. After a week of consistent practice, I'm still not completely pain-free and acknowledge that this is a process rather than an instant fix. Some tightness still creeps in during the day, but I'm committed to sticking with these mobility exercises. My goal is to gradually strengthen my core and the muscles along my back, the so-called posterior chain, to better support my spine and reduce the chance of future flare-ups. So here's the question. Could this minimalist, focused stretching approach be the answer for those who find traditional treatments too time-consuming? Or do you believe that only longer, more intensive routines like yoga or physical therapy can truly resolve chronic lower back issues? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Agree or disagree? Your perspective might just shed light on this complex topic.